Okay. All right. Can you see the board?
Yeah.
Can you see Jesus?
Yes.
Okay, so today's workout, we're doing trigger happy. It's probably a little backwards for you guys. Hopefully you can read it. We have 20, 16, 12, 8, and 4. So that means that we're going to do 20 repetitions of each, followed by 16 repetitions of each, 12, 8, and then 4 repetitions of each, and then we're done. Our movements are a single arm devil's press. This can either be with like a dumbbell or something like a backpack, some kind of odd object. It could be like a gallon jug. So if you have like an old milk jug or something similar to that, that'd work really well for something like this, where you could fill it up with water, and I think it weighs like about 5 or 10 pounds, somewhere in there. But it's pretty much a burpee into a snatch. So we'll go over that here in just a little bit. Then we have that paired with handstand push-ups or a piked push-up or maybe some kind of standard push-up. But we're trying to create a little bit of overhead pressing the best that we can. Well, we want to try and keep a body weight. So if we struggle with this piked push-up, it's okay to go to just a regular standard push-up. And then we have either alternating pistols or alternating lunges. If you have like a block or like a chair or something that you can sit into that's pretty low, there's no reason that we can't do a modified pistol where, like, let's say I have this lawn chair here. There's no reason that I can't sit into the lawn chair to do my pistol that way if I'm not quite ready to do it full body weight and I don't want to do the lunges today. Any questions so far on any of our movements? Good
No.
there? Or at least like
let's see if I can find
like what our options are. All right, and then we get into our warm-up. Today we're going to do an 8-minute AMRAP. We're going to do, for quality, 30-second Samson lunge on the left side, 30-second Samson lunge on the right side, 20 scapular push-ups, and then 5 burpees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my laptop real quick so that way you guys can see me moving on the ground. We're going to kind of go through this warm-up together. So I'm going to situate that a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a clock with you guys, and we're going to go through this 8-minute warm-up together. Sound good? So
Yeah.
what I want you to do is find a spot on the ground, and we're going to start with our Samson lunge. So with that Samson lunge, I'm taking a knee. So 90 degrees, 90 degrees. I'm trying to squeeze my butt here, and I'm going to drive my hip forward. I can reach overhead. I can twist, but my goal is to feel this stretch go all the way through here, through my leg and up through my hip flexor, maybe even into my belly a little bit. And we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. You ready, Jesus?
Yes. I was just watching.
Yep, no worries. All right, so we're holding this one side for 30 seconds, starting right now. So you should feel a nice stretch going through the front of the hip, front of the thigh. Again, we can either twist over that front leg. We can also reach overhead. Awesome. Let's switch legs. Good. All right, we're going into our scap push-up now. So I'm going to create a nice strong plank position. Elbows are locked out. I'm going to sink down into the ground and then press out, trying to pull my shoulder blades apart. Sink to the floor and press out. Arms stay locked out for the full duration. Every time I press out, that's going to be 1, and we're doing 20. Okay, 20 reps. After those 20 reps, I want you to do 5 burpees. Twenty reps into 5 burpees. All right, let's go into that Samson lunge again. So find your spot on the floor. I'm going to count us for 30 seconds. You ready?
Yes.
Awesome, and we're holding. Going for 30 seconds. Remember, squeeze your butt, drive the hip forward. We can either twist over that front leg, or we can reach overhead, as long as my back butt is squeezed and I feel that stretch coming through my quad and the front of my hip. About 5 seconds more. Good. Switch legs. Nice. 10 more seconds. All right, go back into your scap push-ups. So again, we're in our strong plank position. We're trying to move just through the shoulder blades for 20 reps, okay? So 20 reps of scap push-ups. After those 20 reps, we have 5 burpees. Nice job, you guys. All right, going back down into our Samson lunge again. So this will be our 3rd set. Still have about 3 minutes left. And we're holding for 30 seconds. Again, squeezing the butt, trying to drive the hip forward. Excellent. Go ahead and switch legs. Nice, about 10 more seconds. Good, we're done. Or sorry, well, we're done with that. All right, 20 more push-ups, 20 more scap push-ups, 5 more burpees, and then we're gonna be done. Okay, so this will be our last set. 20 scap push-ups, 5 burpees. Nice.
Done.
Good job, you guys. Okay. So let's go over our different movements. So our first one is a single arm devil's press. I'm going to show you what that looks like with a dumbbell, and then I'll show you what it looks like with something like a backpack. Set that back a little bit. There. All right, so hopefully you'll be able to see me. I'll move myself back as far as I can. There we go. All right, so for my dumbbell version of this devil's press, I'm starting out with 20. I can swap my hands really whenever I want to. I would recommend doing it probably every 4 to 5 repetitions, kind of depending on the rep scheme. So like in our set of 20, we'll probably want to switch every 5. So we end up with 10 on each arm. When I get to the set of 16, then I probably want to swap every 4. When I get to the set of 12, maybe I want to swap every 3. Just that way I'm doing kind of like 2 sets per arm. Okay, and that number will just kind of keep going down and down. And then when we get into the set of 8, probably want to go 4 and 4. And then for our set of 4, we'll probably want to go 2 and 2. Okay. But dumbbell starts on the ground. I'm going to do a burpee. Snap my hips up. And when I grab that dumbbell, and it'll be the same thing when I go to grab my backpack, I almost want to swing it into my hip to try and create a little bit of like a kettlebell swing type of motion, get more momentum onto it. So that way I'm not pulling from a dead stop super far out in front of my toes. It's going to be really, really hard. So I'm going to hike the dumbbell back, stand and drive through, and that'll be 1 repetition. Come back to the ground. I do my burpee, hike back, and swing through. Okay. That'll be the same thing if I'm using something like a backpack. I'm going to do my burpee on top of my backpack, stand up. I would recommend grabbing the top at the handle, hiking back, and then swinging through over the top. I tried it by holding on to the straps here on the back, but it kind of creates too much slack on the backpack, so it like yanks on my elbow super hard. It doesn't feel good. Felt like I had the most control and the strongest by holding here at the top. Any questions over the double press so far? Good?
Good.
Awesome. What I want you guys to do is 3 repetitions on each side. So it's going to be 6 total reps. Okay? 3 on each side for me.
We're throwing it up all the way, right?
Yes. Yeah, it'll end up feeling like a dumbbell snatch. So hike back, drive through. Okay, go back down to your burpee.
Burpee after each arm?
Right, yes. So we'll do a burpee, and then we'll do 1 snatch. Good, and then you'll do a burpee, Then you'll do 1 snatch. Nice. Yeah, and you can keep alternating like that if you want to, Steven. That's actually super smart.
Done.
Nice job. Look good, Jesus. Okay. So now that brings us to our handstand push-up and our pike push-up. Steven, are you going to be doing handstand push-ups today? Or are you going to do the pike push-up?
Show me what the pike is, and then I'll decide.
Okay. All right, so the pike push-up, or A-frame push-up is another name for it. I'm going hands and feet. So I'm going to start in a normal push-up. I'm going to bring the hips up, try to flatten out my back the best that I can. My goal is to try and get the top of my head to touch down by in front of my fingertips. So I'm trying to create what's called a tripod position, meaning that as I bring my head down, I create this nice triangle between my head and my hands. It's real easy with this pike push-up to end up with my arms in a straight line with my head because I aim like down by my thumbs. I want you to try and aim up here by your fingertips, okay? So I'm in this pike position. I'm going to bring myself down, aiming for my fingertips, tap my head, and then press through, okay? Again, flat back at the top. Hips are as high as I can get them. Head down, aim for my fingertips, and then press through. Okay, so that would be our pike push-up. Otherwise, we can do something like a regular push-up. If we have a wall, so like I have a little bit of a wall right there that I could potentially do like a handstand push-up on. But really the rules end up staying the same. I still want to try and create that tripod position where I have a triangle between my head and my hands. So that way I have as much drive through that handstand push-up as possible. So if we think that we're going to be doing the pike push-up, I'd like to see you guys do 6 more repetitions again. If we think that we're going to do a handstand push-up, let's try 6 repetitions of those. Like I was talking about, the big trick to this is just making sure that I aim for my fingertips. If I aim down towards my thumbs, it's going to feel really goofy. It's not going to let me press very well. I want to aim down towards my fingertips. That way it pulls my elbows in for me, and it feels like a nice strong press, very similar to like how I would press overhead with like a barbell. Nice, Jesus. Try not to let your hips drop so much, bud. So as you come down, I want you to keep your butt up in the air, okay? Just the best that you can. There we go. Should pretty much be able to see your butt the entire time. Nice. All right. And the last is either alternating pistols or reverse lunges. Who's going to do pistols?
I don't have anything, no. I think reverse lunges.
Okay. So we're both going to be doing reverse lunges, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. So the big thing that I'm looking for with our reverse lunge is that I'm going to step back. Knee taps the ground, 90 degrees, and I stand through. If you feel like your reverse lunges are a little bit too easy, feel free to hold your weight, okay? So whatever dumbbell or backpack that you're using, if you want to create a little bit more challenge with that reverse lunge, try holding your dumbbell if you want to make that a little bit tougher for yourself, okay? Nothing wrong with that. So let's do 6 reverse lunges. You can either hold your weight or you can do a body weight. It's entirely up to you. But let's do 6 reps.
Six, right? 1 on each leg?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
That's right. All right, you guys, any questions on any of your movements so far?
Good.
Look pretty good moving.
On the devil's press, are we
Yes.
trying to keep the dumbbell close to us as we swing up too, or does that not matter?
Ideally, yeah. I don't want you to, here, let me get stepped back a little bit. So as I go through and hike up that dumbbell for my devil's press, I do want to treat it very similar to how I would for a dumbbell snatch. So that means that I don't want the dumbbell to swing super far out away from me. The closer it is to me, the easier it's going to be. So I do my burpee, I snap myself up. When I go to hike back, I'm going to try and keep my chest down over the top of the dumbbell. Just that way, as I stand up, I get a little bit more of the back side of my leg helping me out. So I hike back. And then as I drive through, I almost want to think that I'm trying to curl up into my shoulder to help keep that dumbbell as close to me as I can. If I keep my arm straight and swing out away, it's still going to work, but you're going to notice that it's significantly harder. Okay, if I pull into the body, almost like a curl, then it'll make it feel easier. Cool. All right. If you guys are ready to go, stand by your dumbbells. If you need to grab like a drink of water or something real quick, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll set up a clock for us. So for expectations on this, it should be somewhere around like 12 to 15 minutes, okay? So just to kind of give you an idea, it should take about 12 to 15 minutes. I'll give you an update about every 3 minutes, all right? So every 3 minutes, I'll let you know where you're at.
Okay.
And if you're really close to done, like let me know. And then as soon as you are done, yell out time. Or like come and fucking wave at the screen. I'll probably just leave your guys' mics on so that way you can yell at me if you want. But like I said, otherwise you can just wave at the screen. Sound good?
Good.
Okay. So we have 10 seconds. Ready? There we go. 5, 3, 2, 1, go. You gotta start with your burpee, Steven. Fine. Did not. Nice job, you guys. Remember, it's 20 total reps. Nice. Aim for your fingertips, Steven. Steve, try to bring your head up a little bit and aim for your fingertips. That's a little better. Nice, Jesus. Just try to keep your butt high. Nice job, you guys. After we're done with our push-up, we have our lunges, Jesus. 3 minutes in. Nice, you guys. All right, after we're done with that set of 20, we're doing 16. Okay, 16 now. Nice, you guys. Doing good. Nice job, you guys. Job, Steven. Those look much better, dude. Just over 6 minutes. Nice job, Jesus. After the set of 16, we're going into a set of 12. Nice job, you guys. Nine minutes in. Doing good. It's all downhill now. Get through this set of 12, and it's easy. Nice, Jesus. Try to keep your butt high. There we go. Nice job, you guys. Nice, Jesus. We're on that set of 8. Good job, Steven. Almost done, dude. Set of 4, and that's it. There you go. Pike. Just past 12 minutes, you guys. Very nice. 12:20, Steven. 12:20. Nice, Jesus. Job, dude. Home stretch. We're almost there. Nice. We're almost at 14 minutes, Jesus. You're doing good. There you go, buddy. Last snatch.
Let's go, buddy. You're doing great.
Jesus, are we on our set of 4? 4? There you go. Doing extra work like a champ. Woo!
At the end was 4, correct?
Yeah, I think you did more than that on your devil's
Yeah.
pretzel, but
Yeah, I did more.
that's okay. Nice job. Good work, you guys. Hope you liked that one. Look tough. That's definitely an easy one to like really push on.
Yeah.
Good work.
Uh,
All right. So, dude, we're pretty much right on the money. It's going to be about 12 to 15 minutes, and that's exactly how long it took us. Good work. You guys have any questions?
okay, Steve. Okay, Seth. No, tomorrow at the same time.
All right. Tomorrow at the same time.
Be here. All right. See you guys.
Bye. See you.
Yeah.
Be safe.